we ain't taking my sleep aid, so I've started to notice I'm waking up at 6 a.m. Going to sleep at 2 a.m. 2 days in a row. I'm waking up at 6. Bit of a nightmare. I took some new sleep aid, but we don't know. We only did the low dose last night. But it's not sleep aid. It's natural. It's good for you. Back remedies. So I forgot I had it. I've had it for about a week and a half. And the intention was to use it, but I've been so, I don't know what the word is. My brain is somewhere else. My brain is worrying about doing this. I'm worrying about my body. I'm worrying about idiots. You know. I don't worry about idiots. You know? But it does make you think. Or I suppose you don't worry about idiots, you worry about what they do. That's a better way of saying it. You're not worried about them. So we're washing up on here live. There's a game out this week that is in open beta. I can maybe try it, but at this moment of time, because I'm doing a shower, trying to do a shower try, I'm trying to do a platform down there. Because I've not been bending down, my freaking, how to explain it, but my hip joint area and my hamstring area is so stiff. So getting down is really it's like playing football for the first time. Do you know what I mean? And the next day you're like walking around like a John Wayne. You know, it's not the easiest thing to be doing as a big job for your first job, which most of it at the moment is needing to be on my hands and knees. So getting my body stretched out a bit, I suppose. It's weird, isn't it? You know, I run on a treadmill now and again, I walk on a treadmill now and again, I ride my bike now and again, and I walk down the bloody road. Well, not now and again, I ride my bike twice a week, 3 times a week. But then you go and bend down for just, I don't know, a couple of hours, and then you're bloody, it's like you've never used that part of your body. Weird. Out to be aching as much as I am. Do you know what I mean? You think, well, I've run on a treadmill, man. Why don't that do so much? Why is my hamstrings hurting? I run on a fucking treadmill, man. I don't run that far, I'll admit that, but I do run. I do use it. Alright, so if anybody watches this as a playback, hit the thumbs up, please. We had loads of people coming in yesterday, and I was saying, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, but in a nicer way. And no one was hitting it. I got a couple of people that are doing it now, which is nice. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Don't forget, it's not for me. You're helping me maybe find somebody who's a bit like me, or who might be going through what I'm going through, and they don't have to spend as long as I did in the misery. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever it is, you know. Quitting booze, you know. I did some mistakes on quitting booze, and I did some mistakes on quitting smoking, and I've got some little tricks, simple ways to quit, or simple ways to beat depression, simple ways to whatever. You know what I mean? They're not simple. You've got to work, but they're simple. So. I'm never good with my words. There's a never word above simple. Intermediate. Making sure there ain't no chat. For some reason, the first message will never give me a chat. If any of you 14 viewers would love to hit the thumbs up before you leave, if you figured out this channel is not what you want it to be about, please hit the thumbs up before you go, and then maybe YouTube will send me somebody who, you know, who's struggling with insomnia like I am, or, do you know what I mean? And I can tell them what I tried, what didn't work, what works a bit better. Do you know what I mean? So leave a thumbs up before you go, I appreciate it. Right, we're washing up while we're chatting here. 6 have left, not one of them left a thumbs up. And it's gone 9 AM. So kids are in school. We know it's no kids, it's England. It's gone 9 AM, so we know that's not kids. I don't expect kids to understand what the hell I just said. Like a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old. So. Oops, got all that stuff wet now. So my son is coming down in a minute with some stuff, so I can wash up now, and I haven't got to wash up later. Got to dry that now. Giving myself extra work. And if you 7 wonderful viewers, you wonderful... There's a better way of saying it. I got to find a clever way of saying it, which is nice. I used to sit there and stream every night of the week, so I used to think I said that a bit harsh. Let's just say that a bit differently. That comes across a bit wrong. So I got to find a way of saying it. So any of you lovely souls, you know, any of you beating hearts, if you 7 viewers, if you leave 13 people, 10 people have left now, not one of them is dropped the thumbs up. And I know they're not 6-year-olds because it's school time now. But that's one thing we figured out. It's not school kids. School kids would make sense. They don't even know what you're on about. Some old man chatting on a bloody stream. What's he on about? Well, I don't know what he's on about. What's thumbs up? I don't do them. I just watch. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what that does. See, it's chatting, so I'm so sorry. See, look, it's not moved up again. That's so stupid. Hello, Omar, and hello, Joshua. So sorry I didn't say hi if you're still here. Because it doesn't move. Do you know what I mean? I sat here and I moved my thumb so many times, no one chatted, so I stopped moving my thumb, and then when you don't move your thumb, it starts bloody chatting. Do you know what I mean? So you can end up, somebody might say hi, and then they'll think you're rude, you're not chatting to them, you think whatever goes through somebody's head, and then they leave. Do you know what I mean? It's not exactly well worked out, is it? It should move. Hello? Is it like? How's it going? Let's get rid of that one. And then we've got that done. What are you doing today? I am doing a shower tray. Well, I'm not. Today I'm doing a, what would you call it? A plinth. I don't know what you call it. A platform for a shower tray, because there's an RSJ in the floor that you can't get the pipework past. So the pipework's got to be above the floor, which means we've got to put a raised platform. That's a better word. Plinth might be the right word too, but I'm a bit out of sync of it all. I'm doing it for my son to help him, and it's helping me get some exercise. So that's what I'm doing. Hello, like, how are you? Hello, is that Potato? I got the wrong glasses on. My glasses. We're multitasking before we go and do some stuff for my son, help him out. Thank you for the first thumbs up, whoever you are. You're a very kind soul. Well done. Well done. YouTube channels don't get anywhere unless they get the odd thumbs up. And it makes somebody's day sometimes, you know, a little smile. Well, look what it just did for me. 1 thumbs up. Oh, yeah, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, the energy you just passed on to me, man. Wow. Oh my gosh, you just cheered me up. I didn't need any drugs. Thank you for that. It's so kind. Hello, Omar, done that. Joshua, hello, hi. Hello, Potato. I'm going to say hello, but, you know, hello, Mr. Leandro, just to be polite. Maybe you stopped being, whatever you're doing there, what you type in. Right, yeah, Lucky Irish. I'm not Irish, but maybe you are. But some people do think I'm Irish. I don't know why, because my accent is quite... I suppose you can kind of get tricked across, I suppose. Joshua, hello, Joshua. How's it going? I'm alright, like, thank you. I like your name. I like your name. Lol. Skibidi. Thumbs up. Nice one. Right, I was doing some of them. We're downloading films, what do you call it? Videos from the phone across the internet, because I got no space on my phone. Because eventually, when I do the shower bit, and it all works, hopefully, it will work, I'll be positive. Confidence is key, but I can then edit it. But I haven't got no space to film any more stuff, so I'm downloading some stuff. Your uncle's Irish, is he? Luck of the Irish, eh? Maybe I've got some Irish heritage, or whatever you call it. Lineage, is that the word? I do energy, I don't do physical stuff. What do you mean, am I alone? When you say am I alone, what do you mean? Have I got any real life friends? No. Why? Because they ghosted me. Have I got any... Have I got a partner or girlfriend, whatever you call it? No. I'm happily divorced, you know. I'm single. I'm happy to be single, you know. That's it. If that's what you mean. Do I have a cat or a dog? No. Ghostbusters. You know, you got me, man. I ain't afraid of no demon. I ain't afraid of no demon. Is that what that thing is? Is that part of the... If you're alone, who you gonna call? I don't know. I've left me ever mug over there. Ghostbusters, baby. Loving it. I watched the original movie when I was, I don't know how old I was. It was in the 80s. I think we went with the Scouts. Has that got a scratch in it? Oh no. We hope that that is not a scratch. These are my jigsaw. That might be a scratch. No, I don't think it is. I ain't afraid of no demon. Yeah, 2 pairs of glasses. We don't need both. Just in case the chat moves. Right. Avocado holder. But we don't eat avocados. One day we've got to try and eat them again. We forced them into our smoothies years ago, but we didn't like them. But we forced them into our smoothies. We didn't like spirulina either. We forced that into our bloody smoothies as well, and we didn't like that. We tried to do anything we could to heal our body, man. But we're not into keto again yet. Straight away, we are no sugar now. I don't know what day it is. 6 days. 5 days, no sugar for 5 days. Well, we did have a protein drink yesterday because that's my first protein drink in close to a year, I'd say. 8 months, 9 months. Are you 23? I look 23 to one. See my beard, mate? But that only started happening 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I never grew a beard before. I never had the confidence. I never thought I could grow one. Then I started growing one, and it kind of looks alright. It doesn't look. I see people walking around. Everybody's always checking somebody else, seeing like, oh, you're taller than me, or you got. Well, I don't want to say too much, but you know what I mean. But I finally did my beard, and then it started going grey, just there, literally within 6 months. There, and then obviously it's grown a bit, you know. I mean, hair is not too bad. I don't think. I don't think it's that, whatever, but. You can always dye it. I just don't like putting chemicals into my body when I don't have to. So if I was to ever dye my beard or dye my hair, it would be organic, natural in some way. And I know you can buy them. I've got something out there, but I've not used it. I've had it for a year plus now. I don't really care about my beard. I can always shave it off. No, never thought I'd grow one. Because it's patchy, like, you know what I mean? So this is thick. This is thin. This is thick. This is not as thick as here, so it's kind of like patchy. You got to get the trim, so you got to have it grow right out. Then you got to trim it so they're all kind of together. Do you know what I mean? So when you're trying to grow at the beginning and it all looks patchy or whatever, it don't feel right. You don't get the confidence to keep growing. But I was so ill, I just let it grow. Same as my hair. I always used to have short hair, probably about that long. Obviously it wasn't sticking up like that, but it was about that long, I'd say. So that means it would just either go back or a little bit would dangle down his sides or something. And because I was so ill, I just let my hair grow. And I realised, once I figured out how to put it in a bloody bun, it looks like you got short hair. It's only when you do that, you haven't. And you don't notice that, only other people notice that. And it's spiritual. Your hair is connected to your central nervous system. Do you know what I mean? So you're more connected to the world, baby. Got my tentacles out, man. Vibe them out, man. Smell them out. I think my water's a bit hot. Minutes. Recently, I've been streaming just to get me to do some of my chores because I don't want to do them because of my body. So I've been using the streams to make me do things like this. So if I do this now, I haven't got to do it later. In a minute, I'll drink that horrible vitamin C again. I'm gonna have to change the one. I don't like it. It's horrible. So see you later. Nice chatting to you, Joshua. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You're very kind. Hello, Kirby. How are you? I don't know what means. Sounds negative, but it could be I don't understand your accent. What do you say? Your accent's a bit strong. Where are you from? Is that English? Is he speaking English? So you have to elaborate a bit more. See you later, Joshua. Thank you. Appreciate the kindness. And the comments, you know, the chat. It's nice to chat on her, you know what I mean? I've been streaming for years, so I'm used to just chatting constantly down the stream. I used to sit there and not talk, so I thought to myself, well, if somebody plays it back in the future and I'm not talking, they're just going to click off. So I'm losing the possibility of a subscriber in the future or somebody finding my channel and realising they might vibe me because of, you know, the way I talk or something, I don't know. So now I've become a robotic talker. Talk, 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 talk. No dead air. Broadcasting rule number 1. No dead air. No dead air. No dead air. Talk, talk, talk. I don't understand that language. So, is that the one? Alright, let's get rid of him. There you go, you're gone. Alright, got rid of him. It's not as easy on the phone, but we're just going to get rid of him. No one's destabilizing my vibe, baby. See you later, wherever you were. I don't remember your name, sorry. You weren't very memorable. Have fun chatting to yourself. Give them a little bit of a food sometimes, but not all the time. When I'm coherent and I'm prepared, no foodie. You don't get no foodie out of me, baby. Don't feed them, baby. Don't feed them. Right. Got me winning lottery tickets, people. We're going to win the jackpot, or we're going to win a lot. Straight away. I am buying, what am I going to buy straight away? Imagine I got like 100 million in the bank. What would I buy straight away? Think about it, think about it, think about it. Think about it, think about it. I don't know. What would I actually buy? What would be the first thing that I would buy? What is it that I want? I honestly don't know. I know I'm going to win. I just never thought about what I'm going to buy actually first. I thought about bigger stuff, but what would I buy first? I buy me kids a car each, pay for one to do his driving lessons. Could do a lot more with 100 million. I'm just trying to think, what would I do with it? I buy me a little set of mini tools. Not that I'm doing it regularly, but I do like to have the right tool and just be nice and easy to do the jobs. Do you know what I mean? So, giving myself a comb. Brilliant brush. I used to snap my hair so much, I was never going to get rid of it for the spiritual value of it, do you know what I mean? But I used to keep snapping it. And this is called, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. You ever seen a Cuprinol advert? This fucking brush is like the Cuprinol, right? It does exactly what it says on the tin. And do you know what it says on this tin? Here, this brush. Can you see that? Is it still on there? It's kind of come off. Magic brush. Magic brush. It does not snap your hair. You can literally go through it and you'll basically maybe snap 2 hairs. If you try and do that with never comb, you'll snap about 30. Right. Whoever's here, hello, how are you? Right, we're setting up our tabs now. We're only going to run out of these. We're going to get ones that are better for my heart. These are alright, but these are more, I think, muscular. So we're going to get ones for my heart. We're changing them to a different brand. Never live without my milk thistle. 7 years we've been taking this. It might be 8 now. I don't know. I've lost track. I don't count anymore. I used to count, but I didn't count. It's the worst thing you can do. If you're trying to quit something or you're trying to do something, don't count. You're putting, like, pressure on you. Just live in the moment, baby. Live in the day. Day by day. Day by day. We've got 3 thumbs up. getting somewhere with the thumbs up. We had a couple of 6s on a couple of days. My job is not maybe sometimes to grow my channel and only go on about, but it educates people that watch YouTube, because there's people out there that they're not growing their channel because they're not getting thumbs up. You gotta understand, there's honest people on YouTube that won't cheat on their YouTube. They're just sitting there streaming, uploading, and they're not getting enough views because people aren't thumbing them up. Whereas somebody else will come along and buy loads of bots and loads of fake accounts, or I think there's something you can pay and get loads of thumbs up. I'm not too sure about that one, but then that gives you more views. Do you know what I mean? Or they're cheating on a game, lying, stealing, and growing their channel that way. And there's people that are genuinely doing it and they're not getting the views and not getting seen. Do you know what I mean? And they're the ones that should be getting seen, because they're the honest people, they're the truth people, you know what I mean? They're the real people, they're the authentic people. They're not getting seen because the cheaters, the liars, the stealers will always stay above them with the cheating and lying and stealing that they do. True story. Think about it that way. It's not just about my channel, people. It's about getting other people seen. We ain't looking forward to drinking this vitamin C, I'll tell you. I could maybe do it. I'm trying to find a way, because it's so hard to do with your finger. There's not much room on the screen. Right. Oh, we've got a Discord message. How do I get to it? Back in a sec. Sorry, I spaced out thinking about some ad Discord message. Forgive-moi. Right. Don't really need it, but fair enough, whatever. My son just said he's going to get a plumber to ring me if I got any questions, but I haven't really got questions. I know how to do it, I just don't know how to do it as quick as a plumber, because they would know exactly what part to buy instead of going, do I need this one or do I need this one? They know it's this one. I've got to figure out if it's this one or this one. But anyway, I can do it, it just takes me a bit longer. And once I do this one once, if I go and say I did this one, and it took me 2 weeks, next time I do it, it'll take me a week and a half. The time I do it after that, it'll take me about, what's a week and a half, 10 days? It'll take me about 8 days. The time I do it after that, it'll probably take me about 7 days. The time I do it after that, I might even get it down to 6. Eventually I might get it down to 5. The more times you do it, the quicker you get. Because you know what parts to buy. You know what size you need, you know what pipe you need, you know, can you get that pipe in there, or can't you get that pipe in there? You know what I mean? Or there's ways you can get the pipe around a different way, and then instead of the way that you thought about, there's another way that would be a little bit easier for you that you didn't think about. That's what you get by the more times you do something. You know what I mean? You get a bit of familiarity, you learn, it's the wrong word, cutting corners, but getting around things a bit quicker. That's what I mean by that. I don't mean cutting corners. Don't be a bodging cowboy ass. Do you know what I mean? Don't be no cowboy. Don't be no cowboy. You can all make mistakes. I made a mistake. I used Speed Fit pipe fittings and I didn't put any inserts in one of them, or my friend didn't put an insert in, and then one of the pipes popped off because there wasn't a pipe insert. Never ever will I make that mistake ever again. Live and learn. Still remember it now. That's 15 years ago, man. Never make that mistake again. You won't fucking... Imagine you got all your plasterboard in and all that and a pipe pops off and everything's... Just because you didn't put a pipe insert in. Where did I put it? Can tell me answer that one. You've got little blank spaces in your brain. Can I not just delete him? Let's get rid of that. Right, that's better. At least I see real chat. Right, so I can do that now, can I? I've just learned something. Hello, Jack. How are you, buddy? Oh, bum. I've just done some up. Trying to see if I can delete these messages so they don't take up my screen. So I'm only be able to see one message. Right, I can hit the delete message bit, but I might accidentally delete. If I accidentally delete any of these messages, I'm not being horrible. Oh, have I not deleted him? Oh, no. Remove. Oh, fuck. It's too hard to do with your phone. Sorry. Too hard. It's not in a tiny phone either. Just... Can I not just swipe it away like the rest of the phone lets you swipe shit away? Oh my gosh, it would be so much easier if I could swipe it. Right. I don't know how to get rid of it. How are you doing? I've had 4 hours sleep, mate, and I'm aching all around my hips because I've been bending down and I'm not used to bending down for that long. So, I mean, hamstrings are hurting. That's the bit I don't get. Is that hamstrings or hamsprings? Hamstrings, isn't it? My hamstrings are hurting. I do walking, I ride my bloody bike, I do some running on the bloody treadmill. I go on my trampoline now and again. Why are my hamstrings hurting? Yeah, of course, mate. Don't have to. Dude, you've been on here. I don't know how long I've been streaming on here for. How long have I been streaming on here? Maybe half a year. And I would say I've spoken to about 40 different people. You know what I mean? And if you come on here every other day or every third day or every fourth day, I'm not going to forget you. Unless you change your name, change your avatar. You change your avatar, I might get a bit confused. Change your name a bit, I definitely won't know who you are. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes I might feel you out, baby. I was like, oh, he's in here, I can feel him. Where is he? He's in here. I think he's in here, but he's changed his name. I thought it was you. We're not fully into keto. We have to eat bread. So we got to buy some keto bread until we can learn how to make our own. We've got what the word is, the recipe. We've got the recipe to make the bread, but we haven't got the ingredients and we haven't quite got the motivation. So I'm going to spend 15 quid to buy 2 loaves of bread again. So at least, because literally I wouldn't be in ketosis yet, but I would be doing keto for about 3 days now. Because I've ate bread 3 days in a row. If I didn't have that bread, I would actually be slowly getting into ketosis. So I need to buy the bread just to get me into ketosis, because that's the baddest thing I've been eating is the bread. So there we are. Feel free to hit the like button, people. I appreciate it if you do. Once we get into the habit, the channel getting 10 plus thumbs up, then we'll get it to 15 plus thumbs up, and then we'll get it to 20 plus thumbs up, and then we'll get it to 30 plus thumbs up, and then we'll start getting the 400, 500, 1,000 views. Then I might start finding some people that are, you know, I don't want to say it that way, so it's not a nice way of saying it. You find the people that the channel's designed for, you know. I'm not going to game on here. I might do the creative gaming on here sometimes, like what's it called? Tiny Glade. It's a bit like Minecraft. But I won't do my standard gaming on here. My standard gaming will go on my other YouTube channel. So right, that's magnesium. That is my parasite thing. That is to block that. That is right in it. That's the little combo there, yeah? 1, 2. 1, 2. That one's empty. That one's not. Where's it gone? There it is. Take this every day, baby. Gift from God. I don't taste that very nice, that one. But it's better than that one. Dee 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 dee. Where are you from then, Jacko? I gotta do something about this drink. I had this little trick because I don't like just drinking water. I was going to drink 3 of these a day, but not that stuff, the other one. And it's 3 glasses of water I'm getting a day that I wasn't getting before. But that was vile. I really don't want to drink it. Maybe if I put a smaller dose of vitamin C in there, maybe a bit more palatable. Maybe. Is there an attempt of making it orangey? It tastes like... doesn't taste good. What date is it now? 13th. I gotta try and download a game either tonight or tomorrow to test it out. We were trying to get our stream to work the other night. I think it works, but I've had to move from one. What do they call it? What do they call it? Broadcasting software, I think you would call it. There's another word, an easier word. So, I've gone from Streamlabs, which was fine, it was working, it was just fluid, it was easy for me to use, it had a chat window inbuilt with it, which was what I needed. Now I've had to move over to another one and the chat window don't work. That means I got to open a YouTube window to watch the chat. So, I've got to get my head around how am I going to use it. Plus I've lost my little borders, my names that were on there, so now I'm just like it's just a plain screen, a game screen in the background, just a simple webcam shape. At least I had my name on it before. Oh my gosh! Right, I think I've washed up. I'm gonna have a cooked dinner tonight. I had a sandwich yesterday, it was a thick one, because I was so hungry and I was doing some work for my son to help him. I had to buy a sandwich, which I wouldn't have bought. But like I said, I'm cutting out sugar at the moment, but we will buy that keto bread. I'm going to order it today, because I'm literally, could be going into ketosis in the next week. But if I'm eating bread, it ain't going to happen. So I've got to get that done. So... it's a bit expensive, people. £15 for 2 loaves. Got a taste of vitamin C and a bit of coffee here. It's a weird combination. We've got to drink one more. What's this for? This is for me heart. And the other one is my iodine. I forget what this is. It's natural. Sam, can I say that word? Oh shit. Let's just call it Black Elder. I ain't saying that word. Can't believe it's called that. So we've ordered some more of this. It hasn't come yet, has it? The other stuff come. So where's that? Shit, that stuff stains, doesn't it? I gotta forget about that. Oh sugar. Oh sugar. Wound healing stuff, baby. It stained my bloody thing. Hello, Blaze. How are you, buddy? Of course I remember you, mate. As long as you don't change your name and your avatar stays the same, I should know you. Unless you don't come in for, say, 3 months, you know? You're talking to a man who has spent 13 years in his head, trapped, isolated. Do you know what I mean? So there's a very worn out memory bank. But so if you don't come in for 3 months, I might forget. So forgive me for that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me it, I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Didn't have to ask. See, look, we're getting to 5. 5. Our numbers is going up. We've been harping on about it. I don't know what the word is. Moaning about it, harping on about it, being repetitive about it. There's a word in between all that I just don't know where it is. There's a word in there somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Right, so I can get rid of this bowl of water. So there's one thing done. It's took me 36 minutes, but I finally washed up, because that's what I started streaming for. Vancouver, hello mate, how's it going? Canada. I used to love a TV show, I used to watch it. It was a home improvement show called, I might say it wrong, because it was 30 years ago. It might be 25 years ago. Homes on Homes, or Homes, Holmes, on Homes. He used to be a builder in Canada. I used to love it, because over there you get all your lovely seasons, don't you? Do you know what I mean? England, we don't really get snow. Do you know what I mean? We get rain, we sometimes see the sun, but we don't really get the other one. We don't get the snow bit. Do you know what I mean? Over there you get it all, don't you? I like that. I think I like the change. Is it still on? What, he still does it? Or is it repeats? Is it repeats? Or is he still doing it? I used to love that show. I used to watch so many. In my country, we used to have something called DIY. DIY means do it yourself. I don't know if you know that. In your country, or definitely America, they call it Homes, home improvement. So, something's been held for review. Does it tell you that or not? Let's have a look. Why does it hold that for review? It's not that bad. Alright, he's not very nice. Right, he's saying your city sucks. Why would it? It's not. He didn't tell me his city. Vancouver. Oh right, he did. Yeah. But anyway, he's not. Not a very nice thing to say, is it? Why didn't you go off somewhere else? Not your channel, buddy. His children do it, does it? Oh, I wanted to do it with my son. I wanted to teach my son how to build. I was, at the time, 15 years ago, I was learning plumbing, electrics. I already knew how to paint. I already had some tiling skills. I already had some other skills. I can't remember what they were. I could laminate a bit of floor. I could do some skirting boards. So I had some basics. And I wanted to go off and retrain. Then I could teach my youngest, because he was always getting his tools out. Sadly, I didn't get that. So, is what it is. Got to move on. Many thanks for the thumbs up, whoever give it. So, very expensive. Well, that's better. Saying it like that, Kurt, is a bit better than what you said. And I didn't even do it. Well, you just said your city sucks. You didn't say it's quite expensive, your city. It's not the greatest, is it? That would be nice. Do you know what I mean? You got to understand, you're doing a text message. No one knows that you're laughing. No one knows you're smiling. No one knows that you're only joking, because they can't see your face. Do you know what I mean? So when somebody sees your message, your city sucks, like me, as a streamer, and I see that, oh, that's not very nice, is it? And that's your first message, as far as I could see, you know? Don't forget, I'm only getting 2 messages in a little gap down the bottom. Yeah, so you've... Who is it? So you've come in, and all you've said is your city sucks. You didn't say hi to anybody, you've not interacted with anybody, you've just gone, your city sucks. It's not... Is that nice? Maybe you didn't mean it badly, but it doesn't come across nice. If you started off a long conversation, you were chatting to somebody, and you were going to and fro for a while, then you said their city sucks, there's a bit of a connection that's happened before for allow the odd ups and downs, but you've just come in and brought a down in. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand that? Does that get it? Do you get what I mean? I'm not trying to... You could have been laughing when you said it. Oh, God, oh, Vancouver, oh my gosh. Do you know what I mean? But we can't see that, we just see your message. Sarcasm does not go for a text message very well. There's a better way of saying it, but it's true. But it's true. You live in... See, that's what you said. I live in Vancouver too. And my city sucks. And then, like, I wouldn't have said a word. Because I understand you know some, you know. I just thought maybe... Some people are like, your football team's shit. Do you know what I mean? Your city's shit. Do you know what I mean? And that's their attitude. Do you know what I mean? But if you're from the same place, it's your city, you can call it what you want then, can you? Do you know what I mean? If you like my city, I don't like my city. Do you know what I mean? I used to like it, but I don't like it anymore. I've had a miserable time in the city for 13, let's say 10 years. So I don't like my city. Possibly 13 years, but that can happen to anybody. The first 3 or 4 years of that shit, that happens to a lot of people. But the last 8 years have been, I don't like it. Don't like the city. Sorry, but you don't know what I've been going through, so. To anybody out there who might be from my city and it don't like that I'm offending my city. I'm not sure if Stinson's talking to me or if you're talking to Kirby, is it? Kurt, sorry, not Kirby. We deleted Kirby. Hello, Dana, or Dana. Dana, sorry, my bad. Forgive me. I like to say names correctly. It's an important thing. People like their names to be said, and people like you to say their name correctly. It used to always annoy me. You go out and somebody would know your friend's name, but they wouldn't say your name. Fair enough. First time seeing somebody, then they got to know your name, and they still wouldn't say your name. Do you know what I mean? When you see them next time or the next time, it's like you don't exist. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're not important enough for them to say your bloody name. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I talk a lot. You're leaving for Scotland in October. What, you're going to move to Scotland, or you're going on holiday? There was a guy, maybe it was you I was chatting to a week, I don't know, maybe somebody else I was chatting to. What was that? Well, it doesn't matter who he was chatting to, does it? There's a YouTube video about a guy, was he American? He was American, one Canadian. Am I saying that right? Because I don't want to offend you. He was an American and he moved to Scotland. And he did a little YouTube video about it. It was interesting, it was. I live in England and I haven't been to Scotland. I want a motorhome because I want to go to Scotland. I want to go to Ireland. I don't even know my own islands, to be honest. I didn't do very well in geography. Got ungraded. Did he let me in that exam? No, that was art. He didn't let me in my art exam. Yeah, I got ungraded in geography. So I know where Wales is because that's over there. I'm connected to it via a bridge. Where's Ireland? Shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm going to go and have a look at a map. Or maybe I'll buy a map and I'll put it on the wall. And then I'll slowly work it out. I was doing a world map, see, that people don't know this about me. 6 years ago, I wanted to relearn everything. I wanted to re-improve myself. So I was trying to learn geography by doing a world map. I bought a world... Have I still got it? Ah, it's probably upstairs, isn't it? Put it up there. I got a blow-up world globe. That's it, a blow-up globe. I was trying to learn it. I had a mythology book, so I wanted to learn mythology. And there was other stuff I was learning, health stuff. So, I'm not very good at the old stuff. I've got another Canadian, so I think we've got 3 Canadians in, is that right? Am I saying it right or not? Sometimes I get tired of cooking for myself, so I'm wondering what you're cooking. Last night I cooked, what did I have last night? Fish, and I tried a vegan, no, it's a vegetarian burger, I didn't like it. I don't like the vegetarian burgers. I'm not getting it, I'm still got to figure this out. Am I allowed to show a product? If I'm not sponsored by them, I'm allowed to do it. I got to figure it out. So I tried that last night, but I didn't like it. Lovely lady, Linda McCartney, Paul McCartney's wife. The Beatles, if you don't know. This lady here, lovely lady. She made these. I had one of her pastries the other week with cheese in it. Freaking lush. Lush. But I don't like this. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? I tried to eat it last night, didn't like it. I don't know what was in the pastry. I guess the pastry doesn't have any meat replacement, so that's why I liked it. Nice. I love me mushrooms. I'm back on my diet a bit. I gotta buy some keto bread, then I'm back into my keto diet. That's what I'm doing wrong at the moment, is eating keto. I think there might be something else I'm skipping up on, but I'm not realising. But when I realise I'm not in keto, when I start testing it, I'm thinking, what am I doing wrong? Oh shit. We don't have sugar. We quit sugars in our teas and our coffees. We used to have free sugars. That's the first thing we quit. We moved over to green tea, which helped me quit smoking. And then when I went back to coffee or tea, whatever you want to call it, because I've been drinking green tea, you don't have sugar in green tea, so I had to get used to the slight different taste in my palate. And then when I transitioned back into coffee, I still do green tea. I've got my green tea here. Good quality green tea. Because I'd already kind of like took away a bit of the taste of sugar. Took about 2 months of forcing some coffees down my mouth, or cups of tea down my mouth with no sugar. My taste buds changed. I don't even miss it now. So we got rid of sugar out of our drinks in this sense, but we eat the odd chocolate bar because we do so much to help us sleep. At the moment we're not doing it, so we're not eating the odd chocolate bar, but we're not getting any sleep. So we're trying a new remedy. We're doing back flour remedies. I was going to get into all this and help people with it, but I'm getting too ill trying to get back up all the time instead of being able to help people properly. Rescue Night, I think it's called. Back remedies. Tried it last night. We did the minimum dose. 4 drops. Next time we'll try it, we'll do more. Japanese make artificial beef now, do they? I don't want to eat like fake food. I want to, if I could go back to being vegetarian, I'm thinking about being vegetarian stroke with fruit. If that makes any sense. But they've stopped every single bit of food that I like in my supermarket. I used to buy like a ham, but it's not ham, yeah? And I used to have it in a salad, so that was 1 meal. Don't do it anymore. I used to buy skewers. They are lush, and I've said it on my videos loads of times. They are lush. This is all vegan, vegetarian. Don't do it anymore. Toad and Yule, which is fake sausages, but it's onions, so they are lush. Don't do it anymore. What was the other one? Rang things, I can't call what they are, but they were nice, they weren't lush. Don't do it anymore. And then I don't do my peanuts. That's 5 things. I won't go in, literally go in there and buy 10 things, and 5 of them they don't do. So I can't go in there anymore soon. I've got to find somewhere else to go because I'm struggling with my food. Hello K-Dot, how are you? So I don't really want to go into like artificial, do you know what I mean? Can I drink this without any tablets? No, 2 more. 2 more, we're doing a detox. We stopped it for a week and a half, which has ruined it. Everybody keeps saying, look at the Irish. Why the Irish? Is it because I got green on? Is that what it is? Do you think I'm Irish? People, my accent, because I'm not Irish. But I've had a couple of people say that in the real world. But it could be my foot. You are? That's about 500 mils of water that I wouldn't have drank unless I was doing this detox. I'm proud of myself, baby. Many thanks for any thumbs up. If I've missed anybody, give me one. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. I wish it would give you a little beep and it would tell you, give you one. And then you could say, thanks so much, so kind of you. You know what I mean? And you can say their name. You know who it is. I don't ever get any donations. Well, I don't think I do. I've only just put a PayPal on it 3 weeks ago. But I don't even know if that would tell me. So then somebody gives you maybe £1 and you're like, you don't even say thank you because you don't know. So doesn't let you know who gives you the thumbs up. I think it should do. Then you can say thank you to that person. Just blow my nose. I just think that's the way things should work. If I built this program and I owned it, I'd let all that stuff be in there. Like, said it the other day on the stream. If somebody comes in here and tries to troll or stalk you or whatever, you've got absolutely no protection whatsoever. You don't know where they're from, you don't know their IP. They can make a new account just like that, and then you ban that account, and then, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. They ban that account, and then they ban, and then they're just, it's just a cycle of them getting away with it, because this system here is not giving you any protection. So if I owned it, it would be protecting the people, all the people on it. So if somebody wants to be a troll, your IP's getting caught, you're getting knocked on your door. However, like a law, you know? Not straight away, obviously. But if you've been doing it for 3 months straight to somebody and you're making their life a misery, you are going to be visited by the police. That's what I would do. Do you know what I mean? Makes sense, doesn't it? So, not even being able to thank the person that gives you a thumbs up, I think's a simple thing that should be in here. Do you know what I mean? K Dot just hit the thumbs up. Oh, thank you very much, K Dot. I appreciate that. Then you get a bit of personal, you know. I think I might need to iron, but we're going to be working in this one, so we don't need to iron it, do we? Yeah, I've ironed it. Yeah, alright, that. I just stand there like, no one can say that I didn't. My ironing's back. I'm really clammy. I don't know if it's hot out or not. "25 degrees. Is that hot? Lack of sleep gives me a headache. Got an headache right here. So we only did 4 of them drops. Apparently you can take as much as you want, but I started off with the 4. So we'll do 6 tonight. We'll increase it bit by bit. Right, how long have we been streaming for? 52 minutes. So I've done my drink, my water, thank you to you lot. Took my healthy tablets, thank you to you lot. We should start taking that. Actually, I think that helped me sleep. Black seed oil, people. Black seed oil. I had this. This was for I can't say it. It's for something important, but I come across a video saying it could help you sleep, and I did take it twice, and I fell asleep. I wasn't sure if it was that, and it's just one of those days where I slept better, you know. Or I didn't sleep better, but I went to sleep a bit easier. To me, sleeping better is having a good sleep. Do you know what I mean? So. So I think YouTube then, because it took that word away, suck. So there must be some sort of moderation thing on here. So it's got something going on. I was going to add some keywords, because there's certain words people like to say. So I've added some, but I thought of another one last night, but I've forgotten about it. But that's just reminded me of that. But it does something anyway. I don't know what list it does, but it does something. Right. So where's me lighter? There's my accent there. I'm really kicked out there, didn't it? Buddha. Right. It's 10:30. Where is he? Where is he? Come on, man. Woo! Right. Well, we got a bit further. We got to order some keto bread, then we won't be eating any more bread, so then we should start getting into keto, hopefully. I was really depressed last week for doing it. I'm half doing it now, so I'm like half annoyed. I won't say I'm depressed about it now, I'm half annoyed about doing it. But we buy the keto bread, and we're pretty much 3/4 into it. There might be something else I'm doing wrong that I've forgotten, but I can't think what. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out, people. Got me magic brush, people. Oh, we got something else. This might ruin my ketosis. That's why I was making my own ginger shots for a bit. Then I got ill again, so I couldn't make them. So, because mine wouldn't have any added sugar. This has got added sugar. And this will give me a bit of energy. It'll give me a wake up. This is good stuff, baby. Good for you, and it actually wakes you up as well. Wish I knew these existed. When I quit coffee again, this is my go-to. It's lush. Didn't know any of this stuff existed, see that? Didn't know about all this. I used to buy everything in a box. Or a can with loads of different letters on the back of it. Like A's and D's and E's and C's and G's and K's and bloody V's and boys, blah, 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 blah. I eat a bit more naturally now, baby. And I feel the difference, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feel the difference, baby. Why would that be in the window? Can anybody eat bananas like this? Here's a question. Maybe eat bananas like this. I can, as soon as I see it like that. But do you know how healthy that is for you now? When these go brown, right? I'm not saying this brown, because this is like 2 weeks old. But when these go brown, it's even more healthier for you. Don't believe me? Go and research it. But when I open them up, they all look brown. I just don't like it, so... Sometimes my eyes don't let me do something. Right. Took in 2 lots of water. I think I did my detox yesterday, so I don't have to do my detox today. I do that 3 times a week, so we don't have to do that today. And that's the nice one, because it doesn't taste of anything. We've done the vitamin D to K2, we've done the iodine, we've done the heart one, we've done the magnesium for the heart, we've done the berberine, we've done the parasite. We're pretty much in it, and we did the energy one. What's it called? Where's it gone? How's it gone? I'm not advertising because I'm not sponsored, and I'm not looking to be sponsored by anybody. Alright? I don't want to sell somebody's product. If it works and it's good, I'll do it, but I ain't signing no contract to sell somebody else's shit just because they're paying me £1 million a year. I'm not doing it, baby. Unless it was a year's contract and they were not changing whatever ingredients were, you know. I don't mind telling people about healthy stuff, you know, stuff that's good for your body that might not destroy it in the future. But I won't push stuff that's not good for you. I'm not perfect. I do stuff that's bad. I eat sugar now and again because of the stuff I take. So, no one's perfect, people. Right. Jigsaw's looking better. Got a bit further in the jigsaw, people. We're going to stop the stream in a minute because I got to go and download some videos. So the thing is getting a bit better, look. Getting there. Right, I got to go, people. Sorry to say cheerio, but we got 6 thumbs up. It's very kind of you, people. We're starting to climb the thumbs up a little bit. We'll be 10 plus by the end of the week. Positivity. See you there. Thanks for the thumbs up. Catch you again. I'm gonna go and do some work in a minute. Bye. Well, I'm gonna exercise more. It's not work, but well, it's work, but it's not work. It's exercise. See ya.